beloveds, in this video we have lots of questions coming in from you about women to women relating, connecting sexually, intimately. First one is,
how do you initiate when you're used to making the man...
You're used to the man making the initiation.
You're used to making the man making the first move.
Yeah, that's a challenging one, and this is where you get to really strengthen your inner masculine. So the masculine and feminine, just a quick breakdown. Masculine is naturally penetrative, direct, it's structure, it's focused, it's driven. They're naturally, people who embody the masculine more, naturally initiate and take the move. But this also, this is sometimes where it can be challenging, because if you're always used to men initiating, also, by the way, I work with men, they don't always want to be the one who always has to initiate. Lots of men actually want to be desired too, so this is good regardless. But you get to learn how to face rejection, and you also get to learn how to invite in invitations for the feminine to join you. And there are multiple different ways. What's the first way that you would say?
Asking for what you want. Hey, I would like to connect deeper with you. Hey, I noticed that there is some sort of attraction. Like I said to Amanda in the first week that I met her, that I was hugely attracted to her. I said, I think you're gorgeous, and I think you're a beautiful woman. And I don't know if I literally said that I wanted to connect with you.
You said, I want to take you on a date. Let me know if you want to stay at my place. We'll go on a date.
There you go. I just asked for what I wanted.
She did. I was a little intimidated. It took me a while. It took me about 6 months, but got there.
Yeah.
I think that's the very, very first step. And also just expressing your vulnerabilities as well, If you are, here's another thing, start to learn to read energy. And I'm naturally embodied in my sexuality. So I'm naturally very, confident in my sexuality. And I think that people, because I hold more maybe of a masculine pull, which just means confident, direct, the feminine can surrender to the masculine. So the person who is more grounded and confident in their center oftentimes allows for the opposite person. And again, it can flip. So somebody might be more grounded in business than the other person maybe is more feminine. Somebody's maybe more grounded in their sexuality, or more grounded in the more think about the masculine as the spine, the column that lines your spine, this pole, or the dejed that they often talk about in, let's say if you're studying, Egyptian cultures. So it's the person who is more masculine in whatever area or aspect, let's say sexuality, it allows the feminine to feel that she can surrender and that I can guide. But it doesn't mean that it's not a passive surrender. So with this woman, I could feel her attraction. I also had the same attraction. You can feel sexual energy. And I created this safety and this pull and this clarity that she felt that she could open up in. And when I felt her, because the feminine is always inviting, yeah? You may not notice it, but the feminine is always inviting. It's she'll sit closer, she'll open up her body more, she'll look at you longer. She's constantly waiting for the masculine to take her invitation. So for this experience, it was I could feel that this woman was opening up and creating opportunities for me to invite her in. And I did. And it's subtle. It's sexual energy is the dance of the masculine and feminine polarity. It's a very subtle game. But when you're clear, even in your energetic field, the person, if they're also on a similar vibration, will usually feel that, and that will help them flip into more of their openness. So if you know that sexuality is there, I knew, it was clear for me. I knew, and she came to one of my workshops. She knows what I teach, so it was very clear for me. If it's very clear for you, just hold that confident masculine pull and create spaces where the feminine can lean in. And that's what happened for us.
Yeah. And it's gonna be scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can experience fear.
Yeah.
You also cannot, but you can.
You can talk about it too.
And you can say it out loud. Yeah. This is very scary. This is very edgy for me to ask.
Yeah.
I have never connected with a woman before, but now I certainly feel this energy between us.
Yeah.
Can we take it slow?
Yeah.
Can we stop in between and communicate about how it is it feeling, and do we still want to continue?
Yeah, good ideas.
Yeah. It takes courage.
It does.
But the most beautiful thing about doing things that takes courage is that,
it's very rewarding.
a year later in time, well, here we are.
Yeah. It's only been a year now. It's like two.
Yeah.
That's too long.
Wow. 2 years. Some things take time. But good things take time, you know? Good wine,
Yeah.
good sex.
Yeah.
Often doesn't last like only 10 minutes.
If it's really good, you want it to take all night. So if you haven't yet, be sure to like and subscribe.
We're gonna do the little repeat. I'm gonna repeat that.
Yeah. So be sure to like and subscribe and check out the community. We have some different communities that are being built right now. You will find all that information down below. You can log on to my website and you'll get the email whenever we open. Also, be sure to check us out on Instagram because we do a lot of, you'll see and feel us a lot more there. We ask a lot of questions. Tamar does really amazing lives and IGTVs, and we're going to be giving you a lot more content on these types of topics and so much more. Yep. And over here, we're going to give you the next video, which is how to make love to a woman.